are watching Yush TV. I'm your host Talika, and we are here at the St. Lawrence Center of the Arts. The reason we're here tonight is because it's going down, it's in the building, it's When Sisters Speak. Yes, people have been waiting for this. This is the 11th annual year that this whole event is taking place. I can't wait to talk to the performers. I can't wait to talk to the person that put this on, Dwayne Morgan. And yeah, it's going to be a wonderful night. I mean, when sisters speak, you know everything is right? See you later.
So take me there, to a place inside where it is forever sunny and lollipop gumdrops float like water, and a place I designed deep within my mind when I was but a child. And the simplest of things were the most extravagant of things, and I didn't have a care in the world but was enthralled by bubbles, bunnies, and my mama's sweet lullabies.
One of the performers, how are you?
I'm well, her.
I'm wonderful. You were the first one up.
I was. It was my work.
But you did awesome.
Stop with the questions, stop with the questions, stop with the questions, and just be. Stop with the questions, your chains of oppressions, these years of transgressions, and just be. Thank you.
Was there any desire or word still tightly nestled and trapped in his vessel before returning home? Then I think about my own daily tug of war with my aspirations and goals. When opportunity knocks at my door, I'd be lying if I said that I sometimes don't run and hide back into darkness, because light can be so blinding, even terrifying when asked to stand in one's own power.
Here with Keisha that just got off stage at When Sisters Speak. How are you, Keisha?
I'm well, thank you.
Today's Keisha's birthday, January the 15th. So all you Yushers out there, happy birthday, Keisha! So tell me, I know that this is not your first time on stage here.
Right, I performed in 2008 at One Sisters.
Okay, so your second time?
Yeah.
So how did you like it up there tonight?
It was phenomenal. I tell you, the energy from the room, like for the audience, is what really fuels me. The support, just knowing that people are out there and I'm connecting with individuals is what really fuels my performances.
Ironic, isn't it? It took the stench of death from my ancestors' flesh to infuse back breath into my lungs, reminding me to live again.
That you love before?
I actually love performing my father piece because it's my most vulnerable. And I love the fact that I'm able to connect with so many people through that piece. And it touches literally every crevice and fiber of my being. And just, like I said, just knowing that I'm connecting with people. So many people have told me that it touches them too, so that's why I love it.
To laugh again, to love, to give freely with no expectations and speak with no reservations, because I wonder what was left, still resting on their chest before that fateful day of journey to take across the Atlantic, and then I think about my own.
You're watching Yush TV. I'm here with one of the performers that took the stage tonight. It's called When Sisters Speak. However, you found your way in as a
capoeirista and a support capoeirista for the artist Keisha Simpson.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So tell me, she called you a capoeira master.
I wanted to jump in there and say I'm not a master yet, though that does depend on other people's opinions, but I like to be humble and I got a long way to go. I'll be studying this for the rest of my life.
Okay, so if someone was interested in learning some of the arts, where would they find you?
You can find me at Falstaff Community Center every Saturday and Sunday. Better yet, just go to the website iamcourage.webs.com.
We're here with some ladies that are taking a break. This is intermission time, so what's your name?
Antonia.
And what's your name? And have you been to this show before?
No, this is actually my first time, but I'm amazed that I've never been to something like this before. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It's just, I don't know where to get those words, and someone just relate to your life, and it's, I don't know, amazing.
I'm blind.
And what brings you out tonight?
Well, I'm a spoken word artist myself. I like to support and to see progressive, positive sisters on the mic. It's very inspirational, very healing for me to be here.
How are you liking the show so far?
I think the artists are like a cut above. I think it's really the cycle for people to come correct and to bring lots of knowledge, lots of information, lots of precise science, lots of spirituality. It's been multi-dimensional, spiritual, materialistic on every point I've got something from it. So
So would you say that the energy is rising in the auditorium?
Oh yeah, and I think as we get closer to the cycle of Aquarius, which is 2012, people are getting more and more into spirituality, so the experience is much more magnificent.
TV, and we're here for When Sisters Speak. I'm standing here with the one and only Dwayne Morgan.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Now, I know that you are a vet in this arena. So tell me a little bit more about Up From the Roots and how that came about.
Up From the Roots was a production company that I started when I was in high school, and I just had a lot of friends that had talent and they had nowhere to perform and share that talent, so I decided to start putting on talent shows so that myself and my friends had a place to perform. And 17 years later, we are here at the St. Lawrence Center for the Arts, still doing exactly that.
The 11th year, you guys. That's a big deal. Congrats.
Thank you very much. So it's been the 11th year for this One Sister Speak show, and I'm just humbled that people have really gravitated to the show, and it's really important to people, and they look forward to it every single year, and they come out by the hundreds.
Trickling off the tip of my grandmother's tongue, you will find my mother tongue here. A fast and fluent Yoruba crisscrossing English, in prose and proverbs, call it Yoruba English. And I am the miracle of melody. Nestled deep in the groove of a rich high life rhythm, a child of the marriage of hip-hop and Afrobeats.
So when you're doing a show like this, tell me, what is one fear that you overcome each time you're doing a huge show?
The greatest fear is money and not having the money that you need to have the artist that you want. This show we do really with no sponsorship, so my main sponsor is my Visa card, and we just try to make it work and make it happen. So the number one hurdle is always just finding the money to produce the show at the quality that you want the show to be at and at the quality that people expect from you.
Redefine fashion, wear our stories around our necks and from our ears so we never forget the voices of our ancestors, and I am what they never taught you in history books.
So this is the largest spoken word show in North America, right?
It's the largest event of its kind that features, that's annual and features strictly black women on stage. And this doesn't happen anywhere else on this level.
Where would you like to see it go?
Well, right now we're in the process of trying to create a tour out of the show. So tomorrow night we're doing the show again in Ottawa, and each year we want to try to add another city now so that eventually it gets to be something that's maybe week-long that just travels to different places.
What would you say to the viewers out there that are inspired by yourself and the other artists as well? What would you say in terms of in terms of keeping up the momentum and following through with the dream? What would you say to them?
Well, I think, everybody is born with ideas and with dreams, and often when we go to work, we're at work fulfilling somebody else's dream. So at some point you have to recognize that your dream is actually important enough, and once you believe that it's important enough, then you'll actually do the work to make it happen and make it your reality.
The beautiful and the broken, the struggling and the surviving, the ones they said would never make it. This is who I am.
I ain't thinking about you no more. You can't keep running and out of my door. You letting the flies in. Say you're letting the flies in. Y'all got it? Yo. I ain't thinking about you no more. Can't keep running and out of my door. You letting the flies in. Come on. Say you're letting the flies in. Come on, come on. You must think I am your winter's lover. And now it's time for you to go because summer's coming, and you think I'm going to be right there in the fall? Boy, you have lost it all. You must take me for a fool or one of your chicken heads or one of your dudes. See, this ugly duckling has turned into a beautiful swan. So go ahead and leave, because that church boy, he's been waiting to mow my lawn.